Recently, I have been testing the 5-2-3, or what some people are calling HaramBall, and honestly, it holds up way better than people think. These clips you're watching right now, all of this is smooth, high level attacking, and I want you to understand something. This formation only works if you know how to use the mechanics that make it strong. By the way, I'm not here to tell you the meta has changed. I'm not here to say 4-5-1 or 4-4-1-1 are suddenly bad. This video isn't about replacing anything. It's about adding another weapon to your game plan. This formation works well if you're good with L1 manual runs, switching the play, and recycling the ball down the wing. And then this setup becomes disgusting in attack. When you go down the wing with the 5-2-3, it's so easy to recycle because you always have numbers. I run one winger as attacking and the other opposite winger becomes the support with long ball. So you naturally get these beautiful switches, long passes across the field, and then you can create tiki-taka combinations inside the box like you have been watching. Defensively, of course, there are gaps in midfield. Against top opponents, you still need to be careful, but the trade-off is you have so many numbers behind the ball that you barely concede counter-attacks if you position well. So again, I'm not saying this is the new OP meta. I'm saying this is another way to play, and a lot of you need more variety in your game plan instead of forcing the same formation every match. Now let me show you the tactics and instructions so you can test this properly. Let's talk about the HaramBall formation. There are two variations of this. The first one is where I'm going to use my striker as an advanced forward, my wingers balanced, my CMs both deep lying build up, 3 CBs defend, goalkeeper plus because Finney's shots are so OP, he also has far reach, and then LB support, attacking wingback, RB wingback balanced. The other variation of the HaramBall, this is where it gets interesting, is the one I'm running. Roaming on both of your players. You can also use Claudia Pina as a false 9. So she drops deeper and helps you connect midfield with attack. First time through balls in this formation are nasty. Now our LB can be wingback as well, same as our RB. This way we have more defensive support and we can trigger manual runs. This is a great way of playing this formation as well. Save it, okay? Use these roles. But here is what I recommend. I suggest using Cambiaso or your left back as an attacking wingback. Focus, not attack, support. Okay, and the other wingback should be someone like Llorente. He needs to have a long ball base playstyle set to wingback. You are going to give the ball to him and you'll always have this cross ball available where you can switch the play from Llorente into Cambiaso very easily. For the recycle, you have two CMs inside. Bonmati, deep build up. Park Sung, deep build up. Okay, your LW and RW inside forward roaming. Your ST is going to be advanced forward. This is how I run this formation. HaramBall is very fun to play, trust me. And when you don't have the ball, obviously it is going to defend in a 5-2-3. You still have to use your players and offside traps correctly, otherwise you will concede a lot of goals. It is on paper a very defensive formation, but the way I use it, it becomes more of an offensive formation. And like I said, it is too fun to play with. For the tactics, again, there are many variations. I'm using 60 balanced, build-up style, short passing. Now before I show you another OP tactic, you need to pay attention. If you are tired of watching tutorials, grinding division rivals and still feeling stuck, my school community is where you finally break that cycle. This isn't a Discord group. This isn't just a bunch of random tips. This is structured improvement built by someone who actually coaches players at every level, from beginners to pro players at the World Cup. Inside the community, you get weekly group coaching calls, a complete classroom system, a private community, and access to my coaching philosophy. If you want real progress, this is where you become the player you actually want to be. You have watched my videos. You know the level of detail I bring. School is where I can finally teach you properly. If you are ready to stop guessing and start growing, guys, we can also use counter. Counter works really well in this formation because of my roles, okay? And then you can use high depth, but I don't recommend using high depth in this formation. I recommend using balance 60, but high is also good. Like if you're comfortable with high, if high is something you play on your other formations like the 4-5-1, 4-4-1-1, you can definitely use it, okay? Short passing balance is what I am using. Balance is also really good, but the best one, definitely the most offensive one, is counter balance. Guys, this formation is all about the playstyles. Your RB needs to have a base long ball. your LV is going to be attacking wingback support. I don't recommend using any other instructions on your CMs other than this one, because I tried. Like, you can also maybe try box to box ball winning if you really are not comfortable, but the thing is, you won't have many players behind the ball for the recycle. Only two players in the midfield. We don't have a cam. In 4-5-1, we have three midfielders. Here we only have two midfielders and wingers, so we have to be careful. We need passing options back. This is why I recommend using deep build. Deep build. Don't mess with these instructions. Okay, you can also use deep defend, but when you use deep defend, they stay further away from that. So recycling becomes a lot harder. Haram ball, very fun to play with. Now check this video out here to learn how to defend.